Some famous people decide to leave the spotlight and focus on other business interests after becoming famous all over the world, and often building a huge million-dollar company. Doesn't matter if these people are retiring from acting for good or for a while, they now have much more regular jobs in the private sector. Even though the new lifestyle might be less exciting, one of the best things about having a normal job is that you don't have to deal with the stress and time-consuming pressures of Hollywood anymore. Here are the ex-celebrities who now have day jobs that are almost the same as ours. Lisa Loring, formerly from The Addams Family, currently makeup artist, net worth $500,000. In the 1960s, the Munsters weren't the only morbid family that ruled the screens. The Addams Family was also busy throwing a shadow over TV shows. People today may know Christina Ricci best as Wednesday Addams, but Lisa Loring played the part before her. She works as a makeup artist in both the movie business and in the private field as a small business these days. Loring doesn't spend much time in the public eye these days, which is bad news for her fans. Jon Gosselin, formerly from Jon and Kate Plus 8, currently DJ, prep cook at TGI Fridays, net worth $10,000. Jon Gosselin and his wife Kate Gosselin became famous when they made the hit reality TV show Jon and Kate Plus 8. The couple showed off their odd family situation on the show by having sextuplets and twins. As the show went on, it got harder for them to live a normal life off-screen because of their fame. Jon and Kate broke up in the end, and the show's name was changed to Kate Plus 8. Jon's tried a lot of different jobs since he left the show, and it was through these jobs that he found his true love – DJing. Mark Ruffalo, formerly from Avengers Endgame, currently environmental activist, net worth $35 million. Mark Ruffalo's been an actor and a big part of Hollywood since the late 1980s. He's been in a lot of big movies. Ruffalo was recently chosen, though, to become an activist, or especially an environmental activist. That's not a surprise since the actor was in the movie Dark Waters, which talks about the PFAS public health problem. Ruffalo started Water Defense in 2011. It's a nonprofit group in New York that wants to stop hydraulic fracking there. To use our technology and public engagement to keep our waterways and drinking water sources free from contamination and industrial degradation is what the group's goal statement says. Mike Vitar, formerly from The Sandlot, currently firefighter, net worth $300,000. A group of kids who love baseball forms a ragtag team in the hit movie The Sandlot. In the 1993 movie, Benny was played by Mike Vitar. He has since stopped acting, but he left the business on a high note. Vitar has taken EMT classes to learn how to help people in medical emergencies since he left Hollywood. He used this training to get a job with the Los Angeles Fire Department. Since 2002, he's been there and regularly saves lives. Samantha Fox, formerly from Page 3, currently still performing occasionally, net worth $16 million. She's British and used to sing, act, and be a beauty model. In the 1980s, she was famous for being on Page 3 on The Sun. She used to be one of the most sought-after models around. After that, she started making songs and had several hits, including Touch Me, I Want Your Body, and Naughty Girls Need Love Too. She's kept busy in showbiz over the past few years. There have been reality TV shows with her on them like Celebrity Big Brother and I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here. Samantha also does live shows a lot of the time and talks to her friends on social media. The artist has kept showing off her skills and keeping relevant in show business, which is always changing, even though modeling may be her main goal right now. Angelina Pivarnik, formerly from The Jersey Shore, currently EMT, net worth $2 million. Angelina Pivarnik, who used to be on Jersey Shore, has also changed professional routes to become a person of service. The show became famous by making fun of New Jersey culture, so Pivarnik may have seemed like a pain to deal with. But her job change shows that she's more than meets the eye. Angelina is currently working as an EMT for the Staten Island Fire Department. She helps the community by being on call to respond to situations as they happen. The Jersey Shore actress also recently got married and said she's excited to start a family soon. Kevin Jonas, formerly from the Jonas Brothers, currently running a social media marketing business. Net worth $25 million. From the outside, Kevin Jonas may look like the middle child because he's between his famous brothers Nick and Joe. But the middle Joe bro seems to be doing just fine. After the end of their popular boy band and their Disney Channel show, the Jonas Brothers all went their different ways and found success in places they didn't expect. Kevin planned to get married, settle down in the suburbs of New Jersey, and build a successful marketing job at the same time. Even though the band is back together, Kevin is still focused on his work. Ali MacGraw, formerly from Love Story, currently author and activist. Net worth $6 million. Ali MacGraw had a great acting career that lasted almost 20 years after appearing in the sad story Love Story. After her first time in movies, the beautiful actress became a devoted yoga practitioner who is often credited with making the practice more famous in the United States. After her time on TV, MacGraw changed her job to focus on animal rights action, trying to make people more aware of how we treat animals. PETA asked her to be in public service messages, and she even won an award for her work to help animals in need. Dylan Sprouse, formerly from Sweet Life of Zack and Cody, currently brewery owner and operator. Net worth $8 million. Dylan Sprouse was famous from a very young age. He and his twin brother Cole starred in a Disney Channel show about two troublesome boys who live in a fancy hotel and the crazy things they do. Dylan went to New York University's Gallatin School of Individualized Study after leaving show business to further his education. While there, he chose to follow a rather odd job path, making mead. Mead is a drink like beer, but it's made from honey instead of wheat or other grains. Sprouse opened a mead brewery in Brooklyn and wants to bring the old drink back into style. Jamie Walters, formerly from Beverly Hills 90210, currently EMT and firefighter. Net worth $50,000. Most people know Jamie Walters from his role on the hit TV show Beverly Hills 90210. The teen soap, which was made by the same person who made Sex and the City, dealt with a lot of sexy subjects throughout its 10 seasons. Ray Pruitt was played by Walters from seasons 4 to 7. He started as a guest character and then became a main cast member. After Walters' time on the show was over, he briefly became a singer and made country songs before changing paths again. He finally found a job that would let him help people. He trained to be an EMT and then became a firefighter for the Los Angeles Fire Department. Jimmy Walker, formerly from Good Times, currently radio host. Net worth $800,000. Jimmy Walker won 2 Golden Globes for his role as J.J. Evans on the CBS show Good Times. Evans is the oldest son of the Evans family. Even better, he came up with a word that people still use today – dynamite. The star, who was born in Brooklyn, later went into radio and hosted shows on WHIO, WOIA, WLS, and KKAR. Walker has written a book about his life called Dynamite, written in 2012. Good Times, Bad Times, and Out Times is a true story. He's still touring with his stand-up comic act at the time of this writing. Vanilla Ice, formerly from Ice Ice Baby fame, currently jet ski racer. Net worth $10 million. Vanilla Ice started rapping in 1989 with the annoyingly catchy song Ice Ice Baby. The song was the first hip-hop hit to ever reach the top of the Billboard charts. It also introduced the style to a wider audience. As a world-class jet ski driver, Ice spends most of his time on water. Even though he shows up on TV once in a while, his job as a professional player is still the most important thing in his life. Nikki Blonsky, formerly from Hairspray, currently cosmetologist. Net worth $625,000. When she was cast in the lead in Hairspray in 2007, young Nikki Blonsky went from being completely unknown to being famous all over the world. Many people loved Blonsky's performance in the movie with Oscar winner John Travolta, and many thought the teen star would quickly become one of Hollywood's most famous actors. It looks like fate had something else planned. Blonsky is a beautician now, but she does show up on a sitcom every once in a while. Blonsky might be able to steal the show in another big blockbuster movie, but for now, she seems happy to stay behind the camera doing hair and makeup. If you've watched the video till here, that means you've enjoyed the video. Subscribe. Don't forget to turn on the notifications bell icon